No matter where you live, one thing follows you everywhere: the opinions of people. What will they think? What will they say? How will they judge me? If these thoughts have ever controlled your life, then this story from a small village called Karu will change the way you look at yourself forever. In Karu lived a young man named Mohan. Mohan had one weakness. He cared deeply about what others thought of him. If someone said, "You should dress better," he changed his clothes. If someone said, "You're too quiet," he forced himself to talk more. If someone said, "You'll never succeed," he believed them. The villagers didn't hate Mohan, but because he always tried to please them, they never respected him either. Whenever he walked through the market, he heard whispers. "Mohan is too slow. Mohan doesn't know anything. Mohan is useless." And every word carved a wound inside him. One day, Mohan told his mother, "I don't know who I am anymore. I'm living for everyone except myself." She gently touched his head and said, "Son, caring is not wrong, but caring too much, that will destroy you." Mohan didn't understand then, but life was about to teach him the hard way. One morning, Mohan met an old wise man named Baba Veer near the village well. Baba Veer was known for teaching through strange stories and even stranger tasks. He looked at Mohan and said, "You're carrying too many voices in your head. Come, today you will learn how to silence them." Before Mohan could ask anything, Baba Veer handed him a heavy clay pot filled with water. "Take this pot," he said. "Carry it through the entire village. But no matter what, do not spill a single drop." Mohan frowned. "Why?" Baba Veer smiled mysteriously. "You'll see." They walked into the crowded market. As Mohan struggled to carry the pot, people stared. "Why is he walking like that? He's holding a pot? What a fool. Did someone make him do this?" Some laughed. Some mocked. Some whispered behind his back. Mohan felt his cheeks burn in embarrassment. He wanted to shout, "I'm doing this for a reason," but he stayed quiet, focusing only on the pot. When he finally returned to Baba Veer, exhausted, the old man asked, "What did you hear while walking?" Mohan sighed. "Everyone was laughing at me, talking about me, judging me." Baba Veer nodded. "And how much water did you spill?" "Not a single drop." Baba Veer leaned closer and whispered, "That is because you paid more attention to the pot than the people around you." Mohan stood frozen. He realized something. But Baba Veer wasn't done yet. Baba Veer placed his hand on Mohan's shoulder and said, "Listen, boy, this village has mocked kings, laughed at saints, and gossiped about their own families. If they can talk about everyone, why do you think they won't talk about you?" Mohan looked down. Baba continued, "People will always have something to say. Even if you do good, they will find a reason to criticize. If you do bad, they will amplify it. If you do nothing, they will question it. If you sit, they'll ask why you're sitting. If you stand, they'll ask why you're standing. If you sleep, they'll ask if you've become lazy." They both laughed softly. Then Baba Veer said the words that would change Mohan's life forever. "Life is like that pot of water. When you focus on your purpose, you don't hear the noise. But the moment you start listening to people, you drop everything you're meant to carry." Mohan felt something shift inside his heart. A release, a clarity he never had before. The next day, when he walked through the market, the whispers were still there. But this time, they didn't enter him. They floated around him like harmless dust. When someone said, "Mohan is too slow," he smiled and kept walking. When someone joked, "Mohan is foolish," he didn't react. For the first time in his life, Mohan lived for himself. Months passed. He worked harder, learned new skills, started a small carpentry business, and slowly became one of the most respected men in Karu, not because he changed, but because he stopped letting their words control him. Mohan's story is a mirror. Maybe your life looks different, but the struggle is the same. You worry about what others think. You fear their judgments. You silence your dreams just to avoid their comments. But remember this: people talk because talking is easy. Living your own truth, that's hard, and only the brave do it. So stop letting opinions steal your life. Stop letting fear decide your path. Stop shrinking just to fit someone else's idea of who you should be. Focus on your pot of purpose. Walk your own path. Let the world talk, because the day you stop caring what people think is the day you finally become who you were meant to be. This is Tales That Inspire. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs this reminder today.